Hey, what's up students? 52 Cards, it's Assad here. Hope you all are having an amazing day. In this video, I'm going to show you a really fun and cool move. It's called the Boomerang Card. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You throw a card into the air and it comes back into your awaiting hand. So stay tuned and let's check it out. All right, so let's talk about the technique that goes into the toss. Now, if you already know how to throw cards, there are some similarities. I did a video on how to throw cards a while back. I'll link you to that if you want to reference it, just in case. But you're going to start off by holding the card in the same position that you normally would. So it's this card throwing grip, thumb on top, your first finger I place on the corner of the card, and my middle and ring finger on the bottom of the card. You may want to reference that video for a little bit more detail on this. But when it comes to throwing the card, it's more of a toss. I don't really think of it as throwing. You're tossing the cards in the air, and there's two important things to make it actually boomerang and come back to you. One is the spin in the card. You need to be spinning it enough so that it actually cuts through the air and comes back, right? And then the angle at which you throw it is also extremely important. Okay, if you throw it too high, you throw it too low, it's not going to come back. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about that. You're going to hold the card in your position. It's a gentle toss. You're not using much force here. You're not even spinning it that fast. You don't necessarily need to, but you do need to put some spin in it. So it's a wrist motion. It's almost all in the wrist. You're doing this whiplash thing. So you curl in for a brief moment. You curl out. That card is going to roll off of your first finger, and just practice that at first. Just try doing it. Try throwing it really gently, just like this. Get into the habit of tossing it with a little bit of a spin and then catching it. Okay, catching it is also a bit of a tricky part, which we'll talk more about in a second. But once you get comfortable with just doing this, now you can kind of play around with the angle at which you're throwing it, and then also the distance. I guess I didn't mention that earlier, but it's up to you how far or how high you want to throw it. Start off small, because the higher you throw it, the further you throw it, the more difficult it is for it to come completely back to you. But it is possible with enough practice. So you're going to start with just a little bit of distance here and aim for 45 degrees. If you throw it at 45 degrees, essentially what's going to happen is it's going to come here, it's going to reach its apex, and then it's just going to come right back, and then you should catch it. Sometimes you may have to extend your arm a little bit or to the side, and that just comes with accuracy, it comes with practice. But ideally you want to go up and then return right back to your hand.